The most universal and certain of all scientific laws is the law of cause and effect. Stated formally, every material effect must have been brought about by a suitable and sufficient cause, and no effect can be greater than its cause. Cause and effect is the predominant law of the universe. What a man does has consequence. Things that happen in life have consequences. This simple fact forms the foundation of an argument for the existence of God, known as the cosmological argument. In our universe, there is a cause for each and everything that exists. Nothing comes from nothing. Since the universe is not eternal, it too must have had a beginning, must have been caused or made by something or somebody other than itself, God. As we must also conclude from these facts, that which brought the universe into existence must be above and beyond it, not confined by or contained within it. The cause must be greater than the universe. The Bible teaches that God is distinctly separate from creation. We see that every cause is also itself an effect, having been brought about by something previous to its own existence. Like falling dominoes, one causes the effect in the next, which causes the effect in the next, and on it goes. But however long a chain of falling dominoes might be, it cannot be infinitely long. It must have a starting point. Follow the line of dominoes backwards and we eventually find that starting point and intuitively realize that someone pushed that first domino to get things going. Someone or something has to initiate the process. So too, our universe is not eternal. If we were to traverse backwards through the chain of causes and effects that makes up virtually everything around us, we would inevitably arrive at a first cause, the beginning of the chain. Someone had to start it. God is what is referred to in logic as an uncaused first cause. He never came into being as did our universe. Unlike everything else, God is self-existent. Transcending the universe, he is not subject to the physical laws which govern it. Rather, he created those very laws and instituted their actions within the domain of the universe. Failing to understand the difference between the creator and the creation, many Christians are stumped by the foolish, sarcastic question, if everything comes from something else, then where did God come from? Or in other words, who made God? Though it may sound somewhat logical at first, this is a case of mixing two distinctly different categories, the creator and the creation. Those things which apply to the finite temporal creation don't apply to the infinite eternal creator. The Bible tells us that fools say in their heart, there is no God. The truly inescapable logic of the cosmological argument shows this is not primarily an intellectual issue, but a matter of the heart. All reason points to the existence of God. People know this but nevertheless choose to deny it. The foolishness of denying the existence of God is seen in the ideas that those who choose to do so are forced to accept in exchange. Famed atheistic scientist Carl Sagan is noted for declaring that the cosmos is all there is, ever was, or ever will be. But ultimately there must be a first cause for the reality we are experiencing at present, which itself must be uncaused, one which transcends all else, one that is eternally self-sustaining and owes its existence to nothing outside itself. It's no coincidence that our God described himself exactly that way in the following profound exchange between himself and Moses. Then Moses said to God, "Indeed, when I come to the children of Israel and say to them, 'The God of your fathers has sent me to you,' and they say to me, 'What is his name?' what shall I say to them?" And God said to Moses, "I am who I am." And he said, "Thus you shall say to the children of Israel, 'I am has sent me to you.'" This simple but universal law called cause and effect leads us back to the ultimate cause, the self-existent, the eternal, the Lord our God.